Good morning, student. Student, in your annual term syllabus, in class 4, I am already started your chapter number 12, air, water and weather. Okay. So today I will be discussed about another topic in subject air, water and weather. So first of all, get ready to attend your science class. So open your chapter number 12. Today is the 10th of February 2021. Class 4th Science. Okay. Topic. So first of all, open your chapter number 12. Water cycle. Okay. So all of you open the chapter number 12 and topic water cycle. After completing the topic air, water. Okay. Now what is water cycle? The repeating cycle of the water in the nature is called the water cycle. You know, student, the condensation and evaporation take place simultaneously in our environment. So all these make a process to create the rain. Rain makes the clouds, and when they are heavier, they bring in the precipitate form on the earth's surface. Okay. So the process of evaporation and condensation takes place continuously in nature. The process of condensation and evaporation, okay, takes place continuously. In nature. This is called the water cycle. Okay. So water create from water bodies, that is sea and ocean, ponds, lakes. Okay. So when the water vapor rise from the water bodies, they go in the atmosphere and make the clouds. Okay. Suppose this is a water bottle. This is the sun. Okay. And this is the plants. And suppose this is the animals. Okay, human beings. So generally water vapor create from the water body. This is the, suppose this is the river. Okay, they evaporate. Plants also transpirate. Transpiration. You know, in transpiration, water vapor evaporate from the stomata of the leaf base. Human being also transpirate water vapor and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere in the process of respiration. Animals also transpirate respiration. All these are make the water vapor which make the clouds, big clouds. When they are heavier, they bring us rain. Okay, rain. Okay, rain. So, student, this is the continuous cycle takes place in the nature. This is the schematic diagram of the water cycle. Okay, so the cloud become heavy and cannot hold the water. When cloud become heavy, they cannot hold the water. Okay, they fall down as precipitation from in the rain, sleet, hail, snow, and fill the water bodies once again. Now I am going to explain your next topic, that is the impurities of water. You know there are two types of the impurities found in the water: soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. Okay, now I am going to erase this water cycle. On the basis of the solubility, impurity impurities in water. So there are two types: soluble impurities and second is insoluble . Soluble impurities means the substances which are dissolved in water, like salt, sugar, okay, which is dissolved in water. Insoluble, that is the chalk powder, chalk, powder, okay. Rice, pulse, pebbles, pebbles. So two types. Okay, so they are the various processes which are remove the impurities from water. Remove impurities of water. That is where the soluble impurities. Soluble impurities removed by the various methods. Okay, soluble impurities removed by the various methods, by filtration method, by sedimentation, and decantation method. Now, okay, boiling method, adding chlorine, okay, and the process of settling down the heavy insoluble in the sedimentation. Okay, so this is the process to remove the insoluble 1, 2, 3 and 4. Insoluble impurities of water can be removed by the various methods, by the filtration, by sedimentation, by boiling, by adding. So I am going to explain the insoluble impurities removed from the water. Okay, mud, stone, all these are insoluble. Okay, so what is filtration? Filtration is a very simple method. In this, we required two container. Suppose this is the stand. Okay, and a funnel keep. A filter paper in this filter paper, and this is a stand. Okay, and this is the impure water. So the insoluble impurities residues in the filter paper. In filter paper, and the clean water will be collected in the another container. This is the clean water. It is also called filtrate. Okay, so this is the filtration method. And sedimentation method, filtration method and sedimentation. Sedimentation and decantation both are required in the removal of the insoluble impurities from the water. That is, suppose mud and chalk powder are dissolved in the water. So how can you remove this? So first of all, take this type of water impurities and settle down it for the few minutes. Okay, so heavier particles in the water settle down in the bottom of the container. Okay, heavier particles. Okay, so clean water will goes the upper side, and mud and clean and impure water settle down on the bottom of the container. Now take a empty container and pour the clean water in the another container. This is called the decantation. Setting down the heavier particle in the bottom of the container is called the sedimentation, and pouring the clean water in another container is called the decantation. Okay, so this types of method is removed to sand from water or mud from the water. We can fast the sedimentation process when we adding some alum, means fitkari. So the alum fitkari fast the decantation process, means the small heavier particles join together and make the big particles, so they will settle down very fast in the bottom of the container. Okay, so you can also remove the alum in the dirty water, so dirty water settle down, dirty particles settle down faster in the bottom of the container. Okay, now I am going to explain the concept check of the book. Open the page number 132. Page number 132. Open, or all of you write down direct. Okay, direct in your book. Choose the correct first. Answer. Answer first. The change of water vapor into water on cooling is called, student, this is called a condensation. So tick on the condensation, B. Answer 2. The method of sedimentation and decayation is used to soluble impurities, insoluble impurities. So this is used in the insoluble impurities. Okay, write down insoluble impurities, B. Again B. Answer 3rd. The rate of evaporation is affected by temperature, wind, surface area, all of them. Student, I have already explained in the previous class. Increase the evaporation rate due to increase the temperature, windy day and surface area. So option D is correct. A form of precipitation is dew, frost, snow, all of them. So they are all comes from the clouds. That is the all of them. Also D. Again D. Mark on the D. Match the following. Match the following. Write down in this way. Answer number 1. Don't match to each other. Answer first. Breeze. Gently blowing wind is called breeze. Answer 2. Dew. Dew means seen in winters. D. Answer 3rd. Sedimentation, insoluble impurities. This is the method to remove the insoluble impurities. A. Answer 4th. Sea breeze. When cool air rushes toward the land from the sea, this is the called sea breeze. So from sea to land. 4C. Answer fifth. Condensation. Formation of clouds. Also called the condensation. B. You know, in the clouds, they are fulfilled of the rain. So when water per condense make the clouds is called the condensation. To complete this in your book, students. Student, there is a key terms given in the page number 133. So I request you to write down these key terms and learn this, and write down in your fair copy before the starting of the your question answer. Okay, student. So first of all, write down the key terms, and first of them the chapter, date, and write down the key terms. Evaporation, condensation, sedimentation, decantation, soluble impurities, insoluble impurities, and filtration. So there is a concept revised given in the page number 134. All of you revise this. This is the outline of the your concept of the chapter. So there are some exercise which are given in your page number 135. So all of you open the page number 135 and write down the answer direct in your book. Of tick, correct, match the column and fill in the blanks directly in your book with the help of pencil. So ready to write down the answer direct in your book with the help of pencil. So don't use the pen. Now your topic is going to change. Write down the, don't write anything, only see. I am going to explain your exercise. Exercise of chapter 12, page number 135. Page number 135, open. First, take the correct answer first. When the clouds get heavy with droplet, water fall down as rain. Student, this is T. Correct. Underground water is free from insoluble impurities. Generally, underground water, it is potable water. Earth filter when it passes through different layers of soil to become underground. The underground water of so underground water also impure water, but because it seems to can have soluble impurities. it can soluble impurities. False. Third, noon is cooler than morning. False. Noon is very hotter. Land cools down faster than water. Yes, it heat faster and cool faster both. Condensation causes rain, dew, frost, fog, hail and snow. Yes, right. Match the column. Match the COLUM. Write down in this way. Answer number first. Fog. Fog is the blank fog, continuous flow of water, no prism, removal of insoluble impurities, blanket of cloud over land or water. This is called fog. B. D. Answer 2. Filtration, removal of insoluble impurities. C. Third, water cycle, continuous flow of water in nature. A. Answer 4. Revolution. Revolution causes the changes of season. E. Answer 5th. Chlorination, that is kiss the germ. Chlorine tablet generally used to kiss the germ to remove the impurities in the soluble water. Okay, now student, I am going to leave your class. Your class is going to over. Okay, so write down the homework. Learn complete your today's exercise of chapter 12 in book. Okay. Okay, write down. This is a homework. Complete. Don't learn this. I will revise this once again in your offline class. Okay. First I'll complete this only. And revise your only UT syllabus. Chapter 8, 9, 10 and 11. Thank you, student.